An online witch hunt for Nepo babies is happening in entertainment. If a rising actor or musician has industry ties in their family, the public will be quick to point it out and say that person only got the chance because of who they are related to. Professional wrestling is unique in that it's long been a family business. Even now, as a multi-billion-dollar industry, family legacy is celebrated. Mark Henry was the first in his family to jump into pro wrestling, but he isn't the last. Earlier this month, WWE unveiled its fifth class for its next-in-line NIL program. Among the 12 athletes were Mark's son, Jacob Henry, and Brock Rechsteiner, the son of former world champion Scott Steiner. The program focuses exclusively on early development for collegiate athletes. By contrast, the WWE ID program specializes as a pipeline for active independent wrestlers. Henry, without criticism, describes this program as a nepotism factory, though it doesn't exclusively target athletes with industry connections. Those are the Nepo babies, Henry, a WWE Hall of Famer and CEO of All Caribbean Wrestling, told CBS Sports. Those are the kids who have come from the world of wrestling. They have the potential to be a quality wrestler in the future. They have size, good looks, education, experience, and love for pro wrestling. Pro wrestling is a unique storytelling medium. For performers with long careers, their character stories play out over decades. A rich family lineage can stretch the story further. Cody Rhodes winning the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40 was the culmination of his family's World Championship ambitions, starting with his father, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in 1967. Charlotte Flair, a 14-time world champ, might eventually tie the 16 title reigns her dad, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, achieved. Why would you not emphasize what's expected of you in pro wrestling? Henry asked. Those are the people who will be on their best behavior because of where they've come from and not wanting to put a stain on the family name. You have people who are willing to sacrifice and do the right thing. That's the most important part of nepotism in wrestling. The name means more than you do. You want to make sure you uplift that name so the next one that has it will have a quality footing in the wrestling industry if they choose to. WWE's current roster is full of family ties. Randy Orton is a third-generation pro wrestler. Intercontinental champion Dominic Mysterio is the son of legendary luchador Rey Mysterio. And Braun Breaker, son of Rick Steiner, is tabbed as a future main eventer. Then there's the bloodline. The faction, representing the talent-rich On-OE family, is home to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, and more. Generally, nepotism only gets you so far in this business. Pro wrestling fans are vocal. The audience will inform the talent and the promotion if they don't like something. Recently, Ron Killings was released from WWE and brought back after severe fan backlash. For everyone that I named that made it, there are probably 50 that I could name that didn't make it, Henry said. Henry signed a new contract with WWE back in March. The contract, which he described as a nostalgia contract, differing from a Legends contract, primarily allows WWE to use his likeness. That freedom allows him to keep hosting SiriusXM's Busted Open Radio and run All Caribbean Wrestling. Though he described NIL as a Nepo baby funnel, Henry insists his March signing was unrelated to his son's June signing. Jacob is currently involved with football and amateur wrestling at the University of Oklahoma. Mark Henry is very optimistic about his son's future, describing him as a student of pro wrestling, a committed athlete, and stage performer. His love for pro wrestling has been there since he was a little kid. He would grab my titles, he had every action figure known to man. Every wrestler would say the same thing. Do I win? He'd say yes. I'd say no, you don't. It was a prerequisite at my house that I had to win, except if it were against John Cena or Cody Rhodes. Those were his favorites. Wrestling's family business extends far beyond the ring. Look closely and you'll find family connections at every pillar. Wrestlers' relatives work as executives, referees, and producers. Henry is a two-time Olympian, inaugural Arnold Strongman Classic winner, and two-time Pro Wrestling World Champion. He doesn't seek acknowledgement for those things. I want it because I gave back to the business that I love, and I helped people who were less fortunate and underserved. That would make my life and existence a bonus. Our industry is tailor-made for us. When you see someone come into wrestling and they didn't have a leg up to get in, and they succeed, they work their rear end off. Now Henry hopes to extend the same opportunity, often reserved for family, to those historically left out. Henry scouted several black companies before joining All Caribbean Wrestling as its CEO. ACW hosts Bahad 2 on Saturday in conjunction with WWE ID. The show, taking place in the Bahamas and featuring WWE alums JT and Elijah Burke, allows Henry to create jobs in an underserved and ravenous wrestling community. I was blessed to get into the room in athletics and business. Many people who look like me don't get into the room. They never have an opportunity. They never see a representation of themselves. I'm trying to get a statue before I die. I want a street named after me.